watching Fox 51.
Welcome back. Joining me now is
with
Alan
Jason
Porter,
Gibson.
and he's here to share about his new book. How are you doing today, Alan?
I'm doing very well. It's a beautiful day out here in North Carolina.
Yes, sir. So you have made quite the journey from flying Black Hawks in the Army to helping people protect their money. What led to you to start this business?
Well, I've had some tragic things happen in my family. Like I said, you said I was a Black Hawk instructor pilot, and I retired in 1993. I loved what I did. I had a safe landing for every takeoff, and I dodged all the bullets, so I guess I had a great career. But I had a passion for flying, and I love serving my country. And I've never had a passion for doing anything until I got to becoming a financial advisor. But I had some tragic things happen in my family. My son is 100% disabled. His first wife, 14 years ago, died of pancreatic cancer. And his present wife, had survived uterine cancer. And my daughter, who's an oncology nurse, and her husband's a doctor, had given birth to my third grandson. And she had breast cancer, and we didn't think she was going to live. But she did, but she'd been diagnosed with Graves' disease and has thyroid eye condition, which there's no cure for. And I found out about insurance products and what they can do. And if it weren't for insurance products, my family would be financially devastated. So what I want to do is I want to educate people on the financial strategies the wealthy, the wealthy and the banking institutions have been using for years.
Yes, sir. And you often say wealthy play by a completely different set of rules than the rest of us. Can you break that down, and what do you mean by that?
Well, first off, the wealthy, they don't put money in their 401k. Very few people understand. 58% of people out there don't even think there's a fee in their 401k. A 1% fee over a 30-year period will reduce your income by 1/3. And the average fee, and this is according to Lap Times and Forbes magazine, is 2.99%. People have less than half of their money when they go to retire, and they get hit with taxes anywhere from 20 to over 55%, and they're not prepared for it.
Yes, sir. And so many people believe certain things about money that just aren't true. What is one of the biggest myths you see keeping people stuck?
Well, people don't understand what effective interest cost is, and the banks love it. But as an example, I had a gentleman had a 2.75% interest rate on his mortgage, and I was doing a debt-free for life program for him. And I got his information, and he did have the 2.75. And I asked him, what's your effective interest cost on that? He says, I don't know what you mean. I said, well, don't feel lonely, because the vast majority of people I talk to, and to include CPAs, attorneys, and financial advisors, don't either. But I had him do my report. We got back together. I said, you've got $461,000 in debt. That's not your problem. The problem is the 49.76 effective interest cost that you're paying on that 2.75% mortgage. He says, what do you mean by that, Alan? How's that possible? I said, because it's not going to get down to the 2.75 until the last couple months of the mortgage. I said, what? And you've got great credit, but your average effective interest cost is over 46%. So I asked him, I said, what financial vehicle are you investing in that gives you a 46% return on your money? Because 46 cents of every dollar that you pay goes to compound interest for some financial institution. That money's gone for you forever. So what I did for him, he's putting $1,000 a month into his 401k, and he told me, he said, I lost 10% last year. He's 42. I said, we want to put this money in a tax-free bucket of money and a whole life insurance policy for 10 years. And he said, it's going to take me over 20-some years to pay my debts off. I said, with our program, we're going to pay your debts off 14.17 years faster. And also, understand this, there's going to be $139,000 of tax-free money in the cash value policy that you become your own bank. You borrow from yourself, pay yourself back, compounding interest for you. I've been doing this for over a decade and a half. And their death benefit at that time is over $400,000. I said, now, you're 52, you don't have to do anything else. It's paid for. By the time you're 65, there'll be over almost $250,000 in there in your cash value that you can use for policy loans to supplement your income that does not affect the taxation of Social Security or the means testing for Medicare Part B, which will be in the thousands of dollars per year, and it eliminates or mitigates all the risk in retirement that a stock portfolio, bond portfolio, mutual funds, money market funds only compound. And what I do is I teach people about the risk in retirement that nobody else is teaching them this stuff, and they need to know, because it's very detrimental if they don't know how to avoid it.
Yes, sir. And you're speaking of retirement. What is the biggest hidden risk that could derail their plans?
Well, many people don't know what sequence returns risk is. And it's not about rate of return in retirement. It's about distribution of your assets. Let's say that you had $1 million in a stock portfolio. Now, they've gone for years saying a 4% distribution rate was a safe distribution rate to last for 30 years at a 3% adjusted for inflation. Well, that's $40,000, but that's not guaranteed. Let's say that you took that $1 million the first year and you had a 10% loss. Now it's down to $900,000 minus the $40,000 you took out, minus the fees you pay that financial advisor, whether they make money, whether you make money or not. And then what happens again if within 2 to 3 years, 2008 happens, when we have 38 to 52% loss in the market? You're going to be out of money in the 5th to the 9th year, and people have no idea about this because their advisors don't tell them about it. But the number one fear in retirement is running out of money before you run out of life. Market risk, government risk, longevity risk, long-term care risk. We can pay for that with tax-free money for pennies on the dollar. And people aren't prepared for that. They've got, 70% of all Americans are going to need long-term care. And right now it costs between $50,000 to $200,000 a year and goes up by 6% every year. And people have no idea about this.
Yes, sir. And where can we get more information?
Well, you can always call me. My number is 910-551-1046. But the best information to get, go to my website, which is www.strategicwealthstrategies.com. On there, I have blogs. I have many things on there about videos. I got a YouTube channel. But go to that website, and there's all kinds of information. And you can schedule an appointment with me. I do not charge for my consultations. It's all about education.
Yes, sir. Well, thank you so much for your time.
You bet. I've enjoyed it. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. For more information, go to the website right there on your screen. We'll be back with more East Texas Living in just a couple of minutes. Stay with us.